Hello, I'm NME. I'm a part-time Kevin Owens impersonator. This is my couch. Couch, introduce yourselves.
I am Lescraff.
I'm Game of the Week.
And welcome to Summer Games Done Quack. This is DuckTales 2. This is a game that does in fact exist for the Nintendo Entertainment System. I'm playing the Famicom version because the lag mitigation is a little bit easier on this one. And we're going to get going here in 3, 2, 1, go.
What's happening?
All right, so starting off, we're on Moo Island, and we do this stage first to get rid of this RNG disaster of a boss known as RoboDuck. He can just choose to not allow you to hit him for really as long as he wants. Theoretically, it's possible that we'll never finish this fight, but I don't suspect that's going to happen. Even with the worst of RNG, the worst of marathon luck, I think we're going to make it through. But one of the main differences in this game, there's a few from DuckTales 1 to DuckTales 2, and the first one you notice in this game is that you don't have to hold down to pogo, which is tremendous. It's such a nice advantage in this game. It just makes navigation a little bit easier. Oh, then you can press down by accident there and flatten out. You have a 2-pixel window to jump over that piranha plant. No big deal.
Well, and also, the pogoing was my natural inclination to go through this game, but it's actually a little bit slower than just naturally walking.
Yeah, it depends. If you have to go up more than 3 tiles high, you want to pogo. Anything else, you just want to jump, for the most part. There's a couple of exceptions to that. So this is RoboDuck, and ooh, cooperation. All right, we'll see what we can do here. We got to wait for a second block to drop, otherwise when I hit him, he's going to just walk across the stage. So we're going to wait a little bit. He's giving us the duck fist here. Shout out to Duck Fist.
RoboDuck's got 2 main actions he can do. He can either fire a fist or he can stamp his foot and drop a block. Obviously, enemy wants a block to drop because unless enemy pogo or swings a block into RoboDuck, he's invincible.
Yeah, and if he drops this near block, I can do what's called a Happy Gilmore, which is a jumping golf swing, and that allows me to set up a double hit, which I just did there. And that's going to speed up the fight quite a bit. I have to get 5 hits on him, and with his RNG, that can take quite a while. So I'm at 3 right now, I think.
I believe that's correct.
All right.
And so the great thing about this particular fight is that he got a block immediately.
Shout outs to Gyarados 21 for that buffer strat, taking no damage there. World record holder in this category. All right, so here's change number 2. We have a store. So what we're going to do is buy some health. That's going to help us with the end fight of this game.
Yeah, so the technical
That's the only
name.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
The Pibbly Wibblies of health.
That's right. That's what we call
scientific
them.
name.
Now we have 4 Pibbly Wibblies, and that's really more than anyone should ever need. And I just, made certain my doom when we get to the final fight. Cross that bridge when we get to it. So this is Scotland Castle, and this stage has a pretty cool trick coming up where we're going to skip having to ride on an auto-scroller part for a little while. But that's in just a minute. We're going to go on this hook, fake them out, bounce up here. You can do it without taking damage, but it only loses a couple frames to get that hit there. And coming up here, we're going to pogo off of this floating hand, and then we're going to hopefully set up what's called the sky hook. We'll save about 2 seconds if I do it right. There it is.
Beautiful.
Nice and clean. And now the rest of the stage is basically free. The nice thing about this stage is health really doesn't matter. Coming in here with 4 healths. 4 healths? Is that how we say that?
That's it. I think that's right.
4 Pibbly Wibblies. We decided that's what it's called.
Well, the Pibbly Wibblies are health.
Yes. 4 baubles, and we're going to go to the easiest boss in the game by far. And this is Sorcerer Duck. Let's see if we can get some jumps in here. Nah. So right away he's going to spawn on the left. He doesn't have a hitbox. Even though I get over there in time, you can't hit him. You can't do anything. So now he can either spawn on the far side of the screen or kind of close to the middle. He can either shoot lightning bolts or tornadoes. None of that should ever hit you. It's super easy to dodge. As long as you pogo right off of his head, it's super free.
This boss, just like every other boss in this game, takes 5 hits.
Nice. That was a good kill.
It was.
Ooh, Niagara. You know what that means.
Yes. Oh, Webby.
Got a frame perfect trick coming up. Oh, come on, D-pad. All right, so this is Niagara Falls. And there's a lot of cool and mostly pretty new tech in this stage. It's all minor stuff, so we won't really talk about it too terribly much. But coming up right here is we're going to see Scrooge's niece, Webby, the duck, and talking to her takes 2 seconds, so hopefully... Oh, we got it.
Skip.
That's a 2-second time save right there. Frame
Beautiful.
perfect jump.
That's fantastic.
This is the most impressive thing in the run.
Oh, no.
So we got it. We nailed it. And now we're going to do mostly Pogoless through this part. It saves some time, but it's pretty dangerous. You want to take that damage boost. That actually saves a little bit of time. And we're going to do a quick turnaround here for safety because it's a marathon. And that was a nice waterfall screen. There's a lot of lag that can eat your inputs in there, but we mitigate that. We do a quick let go of the D-pad there in order to just walk right underneath that bird, not have to worry about anything.
Yeah, if you walk straight through, he'll hit you every time.
Yeah. But that's faster than pogoing off of him or doing a turnaround.
Yeah.
And we're doing a little bit more Happy Gilmore block hitting here where we do our jumping golf swing. Saves a few frames every time. And then we're good. Oh, man. I love this boss so much. My favorite boss in any video game ever.
With the best name. The greatest name in any video game.
This is Fire Quacker. It's a duck that's on fire.
It's so funny.
That's the best thing that's ever happened to anyone. Okay. That's 3 hits. We'll try to do the early last hit. Oh, I missed it. That's all right. We got him quick enough.
Nice boss fight.
Yeah, it went all right. All right, coming up next is Bermuda. 2 stages left, and got a little despawn trick coming up here. But first, go ahead and do a donation real quick.
Awesome. I've got $15 from Gyarados 21. It says, "Hey, NME. Good luck from a fellow DT2 runner. Obviously, I had to donate during this run. Let's pray for good MURNG and a perfect Webby skip. Spaghetti mon, spaghetti mon."
Right on, Gyarados. World record holder. So there was an unskippable cutscene at the beginning of the stage that lets you know we can't possibly get past this mast. And then, magically, because video games, there's a lightning bolt that let us get past. Oh, cool. We got the instant trigger on this raft block. And now we're going to set up this bird despawn coming up. So if I'm very quick through here, so far so good, then no bird over these hooks, so we got it.
And the bird that does spawn there, if you don't do that skip, really, really slows you down. It makes you stop on one of the hooks, because if it hits you in midair, you're most likely going to fall right into the water.
Yeah, it's about a 3-second delay, and most likely you're going to take damage there, so it's nice to avoid that. Shout-outs to PLD here. This is the PL damage boost. Just walk right through that bird, save a few frames, and get knocked to the correct side of the rope.
Yeah,
We don't need to talk to Gyro in this one. That's only for the good ending. He gives you upgrades in the good ending.
And actually, it doesn't seem to make sense that your position on the rope really makes a difference, but it does. It absolutely does. So switching to the right side is actually
it's
fantastic.
just one of those things that just saves a few more frames.
Yeah.
A flawless fight there. That was very well done.
Yeah, beautifully timed.
Now we got my favorite stage coming up, Egypt, which is super fun in any percent and super scary in good ending. A lot of opportunity to screw up in good ending. In any percent, you just have to not make any dumb mistakes that cost you time.
Yeah,
But it's a quick jaunt over to the boss.
yeah. And this boss casually is actually very, very difficult, but once you get him down, it's not too bad.
See you later, Louie. He just leaves his that's
good.
That's good ending. My bad. He just leaves his nieces and nephews around the world. It's really, really irresponsible.
I think that's what an uncle should do, really.
You know, he's the richest duck in the world. He's got no time for his nieces and nephews. It's ridiculous.
It's true. He's too busy getting Cratchit to work.
You'd think that because he's rich, he would have time. but-
You pay someone, right? I mean, come on. You can hire an au pair.
Well,
Jesus.
I think he's expecting that Launchpad's going to do it, because that's...
Well, Launchpad, he's busy flying the plane. We don't even talk to Launchpad in this run either.
Well, let's admit, Launchpad kind of does everything.
We don't talk to any sub-character in this run, except for, I guess
time.
Dewey is at the beginning, or Louie. Whichever of the nephews.
I'm going to say Huey, because that's just the third
Sure.
man out.
It's definitely not Huey. Huey's red. I know Huey is red. The other ones, I always forget. I think Louie is green and Dewey is blue.
An interesting thing about this boss is that when he
Oh, good.
goes
That's
under the
nice.
sand, his iframes actually stay. So he has iframes when he comes up as well.
He can. It depends on the timing there.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was a pretty decent fight, I think. And now we're coming up to the... I heard that. Coming up to the final showdown here. And you have to remember, this game came out in 1993. So when you see this duck, you'll know what they were going for here. Once again on the ship. The ship has been raised out of the water. Flintheart Glomgold is now piloting this ship. And we're going to go have a showdown with him. Or are we?
That's quite a name there.
No, we didn't get great jumps in here. We'll see what we can do about getting an early hit. That's good. Oh, got to bail out here real quick.
Yeah.
There it is. Time.
There you go.
The reason enemy grabbed the extra health there is so he could have that extra point of health to kill the boss quickly.
Yeah, but I took one hit too many, so I had to bail out, wait for him, so that cost me 2 seconds.
Those, if I'm not mistaken, are frame perfect jumps in order to time that.
I mean, yeah, you want to hit him right as soon as he is not in iframes, but so he's not shooting the hand up at you. When he's in iframes, he can damage you, but you can't damage him. So, bummer. But that's it for DuckTales 2. That's it. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Good run.
Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. This is Summer Games Done Quick 2016, sponsored by Twitch. We've got a number of donations here for DuckTales there. We've got a $100 anonymous donation that says, DuckTales, woo! No one wants to join me in that? All right. So glad I get to see this, though I'll miss the moon theme from the first game. Keep up the good work. Also, kill those animals. We have a $50 donation from Jesse151. Super hyped for Summer Games Done Quack. And super duper hype for DuckTales coming back on TV next year. Thank you, SGDQ, for showing Duckburg some serious love. We got a $100 donation from Crux Capacitor that says, hey, NME and Retro Gaming Live crew. Wish I was there cheering you on, but hopefully some people there will do it in my stead. Good luck. We also got a $100 donation from I am Mr. Frank231 that says, I had to wait for NME to donate and to wish him luck. May Golem Duck never walk and only earthquake. Oh, and save the frames, kill the animals.